Jason here, and what I want to do in this video is show you how to connect a Google account so you can properly manage a client's reputation from the dashboard. So you want to go over to reviews, and this is the tab I'm on now. Let me turn my volume up so you can hear me. And then we're going to go to connect account. So what this allows you to do is you're able to respond to the customer reviews that are on Google, and you just have to connect your Google My Business account. So it has instructions here if you just kind of want to know how to do it, but it's pretty straightforward. You do need to be at least a manager or an owner, I believe, on the Google account in order for it to connect. So that really is the first step. Otherwise, it will be a hard time and it will not work. So you want to go to connect account and then go to the email that your account is with. And then, of course, if you do have management access, it will populate. So once this happens, and then it will go to the locations under this email address. And then, as you can see, it's verified. So I'm going to the fitness center here, and that's the one. So then it will give you a success. Your Google account is connected. And just as a refresher, on this page, you're able to see a good amount of information. You can see what the cumulative rating is, I guess on average, of all the review areas from the networks. And then you can see the total reviews right here. Then you can see the breakdown of how many have 5 stars or 4 stars or 3 stars or 2 stars. And then right here is the word cloud. So it does give you more information, but essentially this is what stands out and what people actually leave in their review most prevalent. So the words that they often use is great place, great gym, love this place. If you can see, you can look at the breakdown of the sources. So I'll make this a little bit bigger so you can see. But Facebook has 192, Google Maps has 20, Yelp has 2, Yellow Pages has 1. So this gives you good indication on what review sites that you may need growth in. And this is something that also will keep you around longer as a consultant, because every review site does matter. It's one thing to grow reviews, but it's another thing to be more well balanced and not so top heavy on just one review area. So with this almost operates, I liken it to a CRM. So if you look here, and it has review, as a 5-star review, this is from 2 months ago, then you will see here that it will say how to respond to reviews, and you can actually click on that to get some information. But then you can check it as far as responded, no action required, or action required. So it's kind of like a CRM, but let's just say that I'm going to respond here, and you can actually respond here from this dashboard, which is great. So I'm not going to do this in this standpoint right here, but let's look at one of the most recent ones. And then the same here, you can check once you responded it what actually took place and what happened. And on this particular review, and you click there, it will take you to Facebook. This is the Facebook review in which you can, you or your staff can respond from the dashboard. The next thing that you can do is you can actually generate reviews as well. So this has a detailed video on what to do here. I do recommend you watch that if you're not familiar with it. But essentially, you can request bulk reviews or single reviews. And to do bulk reviews, this video will take you through it, but you can upload their email list, and then you can see the statistics, which is very, very valuable. You can do this all from the dashboard. So it's not only a reputation management platform, but it is a marketing platform from the standpoint that you can generate reviews. So let's say I wanted to do a single review, and I could just type in an email or a customer, and you can send that out. And then as far as a bulk review, you would upload a CSV file as it shows. And then there's widgets. So the next thing that we're going to do actually, and you can charge for this, and I think it just really improves the perceived value, is you can take this code and you can put it on their website. I mean, it's just an HTML code so that you could have on their site, they can add leave us a review, and they click that tab and then it looks like this. You can change the colors if you want to maybe have this text this certain color, the background, maybe you want to change that to black to fit their business colors, and you want to change that writing to white, right? Just to make it look good. You can make that as good as you want. You have your review display widget here. So this is the review display widget as well. And then you can just kind of look at what it looks like based on the processes in order. So this is what happens once they leave a review, and that's kind of how that visibility looks, and then that's how the thank you page looks. You click on the statistics area, you can see more specific and granular stats, in which these statistics will be sent to your prospect based on the frequency, or your customer now based on the frequency that you choose, and you do that in a report. So we'll go to that in a moment here, but you can get as detailed as you would like. This is a direct review link, so you can kind of take this link and you can paste this on Facebook. So again, this is beneficial because it prevents negative information being spread on the web. So this is what you would want to use, like on Facebook, to say, hey, leave us some feedback. So you would drive them there. And then, as you can see, this is connected. You can tell if it's connected to Google. And then it will say published reviews will show up on my listings and review display widget. This will only include reviews generated by my listing or widget. So you can do that publish manually or automatically. And that's something that you really need to worry about here. And then you can just have all your settings as far as how you want the confirmation pages and all that to look like. So just to kind of continue further, I know I'm done with this tutorial how to connect it. I just wanted to show you more of a demo here, because we do have a very robust white label reputation platform. They update this thing all the time, but you're able to see the mentions that are mentioned on the web, the blog, different image sites, news sites. And this is really, to me, adds a stronger selling positioning to the fact that you really are like a security system for their reputation, okay? And you can go to search mentions. You can connect their Instagram account as well if that's something they have. You can look at the social aspect, and if those accounts are connected, you can see this is like the social activity, kind of a bird's eye view. We do have a social media platform as well, but this is just kind of like a 1,000-foot view from this standpoint. And you can even look at some of the social statistics as well, right? So as far as the page likes and compared to your industry benchmarks as well on Twitter and Facebook. And then this is a competition tab area that shows more insights, compared to some of their competition in the area. And then you can look here as well at the growth that their competition has had compared to the actual business. The reports is what I mentioned by the frequency. So you can actually edit those report settings. And as you can see here, it says these reports go out weekly, or you can choose monthly or never. So those are what you can do as far as those settings there. And then what we didn't talk about in this video is the listings. So you're able to see the listings that they have. The client is able to see their score. And they recently changed this to show a score so that it encourages more of a gamification-like appeal, so that they want to know how they can have their score higher. Like you see here, the industry average is 406, but the 95th percentile is 692. But it shows the ones that are accurate, the ones with errors, the ones not found. And then, this does provide calls to action to fix these areas as well when that business is within their dashboard there. So you can look at other citations as well. And it's just a very, very good and robust platform. So that's kind of like the quicker overview here. But that is how you connect the account. The overview just gives you, again, kind of a bird's eye view, but then you can get more granular inside of those. Hope that helps.